today's video, I'll be showing you the best controller settings you must try. These settings will make your aim crazy and your editing skills unreal. As always, make sure to like and subscribe for more amazing content. Now let's jump into the settings. So here are my settings. I play on full screen with 920 by 1080 resolution for the least amount of delay, and VSync off for even less delay. For your frame rate, have whatever your PC can handle, but you may be stuck to 60 or 120 FPS on Xbox or PlayStation. For rendering mode, have it on performance mode for the least amount of delay. For your graphics settings, it doesn't really matter what you put, just use what works best for you. For your graphics quality settings, have your 3D resolution at 100% and your dynamic 3D resolution off. For view distances and textures, make sure to have them on epic, and for meshes, low gives you the least amount of delay and high makes your builds look better, so it's completely optional. Scrolling down to advanced graphics. If you have NVIDIA Reflex low latency, make sure to have it on plus boost. This would help your performance, so make sure you have it on. For your volume settings, make sure your main and sound effects are on and everything else doesn't really matter. For the sound settings, make sure you have your sound quality on high and your 3D headphones on, and also your visual sound effects on. For your game settings, make sure your matchmaking region is whatever has the lowest MS, which for me is Europe. For your movement settings, make sure your toggle sprint is on and auto open doors off. Your mantle activation on, hold jump, and your hurdle activation on press jump. For your combat settings, click on preferred item slots and choose what you would have in your normal loadout. This makes it so if I pick up these guns, it'll put it in the preferred slot space. For the building, have simple build off. Reset building choice is completely optional, and make sure to have turbo building on. For editing, have simple edit off unless you're bad at editing, of course. Disable pre-edit off option is optional. This is the choice to edit before placing a build. Have auto confirm edits on both, as people find it easier to edit with this setting on. For extra game options, make sure NVIDIA Highlights is off and ignore any other options in this section. For the replay section, make sure everything is off, but if you're a YouTuber, make sure your record replays is on, but it's not needed much. For reticle and damage feedback, make sure to have everything on and the other three are completely optional. For your HUD options, have your HUD scale at whatever you want and these options on. For the next 3 pages of settings, it doesn't matter what you put because these settings are for keyboard only. Going on to the controller settings, have controller auto run on and build immediately on. For the edit or simple edit hold time, have them on 0.1 seconds for the least amount of delay whilst editing. For your slide hold time, have it on whatever you want, as it doesn't really matter what you put. Ignore these 2 camera settings as they don't really do anything. Make sure your vibration feature is off, and when it's on it makes your controller shake. Make sure to ignore all the quick weapon options as they are really not necessary. The controller sensitivity is the most important bit. For the look and aim sensitivity, have them both at 4. Have your build mode and edit mode sensitivity multipliers at 2x and 2x. Keep the first person multi at 1 and have the advanced options setting on. For the advanced look sensitivity, I have the look speeds at 30%, but it's completely optional. Keep the turning boost on 0 and the instant boost building off. My ADS look speeds are both at 12% and the turning boosts are on 0%. I also have the scoped speed multiplier at 0.97, but this is completely optional. On the advanced sensitivity, have the look dampening time at 0 seconds and the look input curve on linear. Have your precision and tracking aim assist both on 100%. Scrolling down to the controller dead zones. For these settings, everything is completely up to how much stick drift your controller has. My dead zones are at 20% for left and right stick, and my left and right trigger release is 25%. But like I said, everyone's should be different. Ignore the rest of the controller settings as they aren't necessary. These are my controller mapping settings if you want to use them. As you can see, I am getting up to 700 FPS, so trust me, this works. So that brings us to the end of today's video. Like and subscribe if you want any more tutorials, and as always, have a good day. Bye!